Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Ayakashi Koigikyoku, and we were actually in chapter 13. I wasn't sure where we were when we ended the last part. I'm like, I don't know. It's in chapter 13. So anyway, yeah. So everyone's been arguing in the studio because it's been tense, and Kosei just left, so we're following him. So anyway, Kosei, wait! I ran to catch Kosei, who was walking fast. Kosei is too tall that even staying next to him, he can't see that I can't see his face. Kosei! I'm embarrassed. I was too excited, rushed, and took it out on everyone. As Akito asked, I was also thinking maybe we could extend the date. That's not only on you, and probably the others thought that too. As a leader, I should be thinking about the company and making adjustments with the members, but instead I was the one who got carried away. I understood he wanted to make the best album he could, so I couldn't say anything. But as Kosei said, the leader should have worked. Let me cool down a little. Let me be alone. No, you're too beautiful. Am I disturbing you? You shouldn't think too much. I want to stay with you. It's actually the right answer. He's like, okay, yeah. Can I just have some moment alone? No! Damn it, I love you, girl. I'm like, I don't know, that wouldn't work on me. I need a minute to myself. No, I'm going to stay here. I will kill you. Get the fuck out of my face. Anyway, let me stay with you. I didn't want to leave Kosei alone like this. No, you're just being clingy now. I'm happy about your gesture, but sorry. Kosei shook me off and ran. Kosei! Even with my voice, he didn't stop, and he disappeared into the wave of people. That's actually pretty fucking funny. He's like, I'm touched by the gesture, but I'm just gonna take your hand off and bolts. We fucking made the man run from us. Kosei, if I can't support or give good advice, then what's the point of me staying? It felt like my heart had been crushed. I kind of get that. You were being a little clingy and he like ran from you, girl. I have to only watch? As I felt like that, I looked down and almost wanted to sit down. There were tears in my eyes. At that moment, my arms were bound behind my back and my mouth and nose were covered. The moment I felt like I smelled something sour, I was falling into the darkness. In broad fucking daylight in the middle of the street? If Kosei could run off into a crowd, somebody's gonna see your ass get kidnapped. After walking around a while, Kosei ended up staying in a quiet area. When he came back to the office, it was after sunset. When Kosei entered the studio, he bowed at the members who were working. I'm sorry, I was giving you trouble. Akito, who was sitting in a chair, got so surprised that he slid backwards. There you go. The other members were also surprised at Kosei's sudden behavior. Wow, this is really loud in my ear. I was supposed to be the one who sums up everyone's opinions and makes adjustments, but I was blinded. Kosei, you're thinking way too much. Of course you have to stand as a leader many times, but we all have to be adults. What? I'm being an adult? Shut up. Kasumi tapped Yuki's head. As I was clearing my head, I thought, we should finish off one by one. We're looking at it all the time, so that's why we want to do this forever. Wait, what? I think I read that wrong. Or I didn't, and it doesn't make sense. I don't know, anyway. True! We've been improving since yesterday, so we want to improve the past stuff. Maybe we're involved too much because it's our first album. And you should finish your lyrics. Yeah, I'll do it. Let me work until the end of this week. I know it'll be a tight schedule after, but... Yeah, but let's plan our schedule well. Thank you. Oh, well, let's plan properly first. Yes, we should. Oh, hey, where is she? Our manager? Yeah, weren't you together? She didn't come back here. Huh? She didn't come back. I thought she was with you, Kosei. I didn't leave. Kosei pulled up his head. There was a card in between the cookie and the Japanese sweets on the table. This is... On the card, there was a drawing of a small girl and a message. Spacey, card. Good job. If you keep on concentrating on one thing, you won't be able to see anything. Have some sweets and look around. Everyone's on your side. Oh my God, that's diabetes inducing and I love it. It's cute. Kosei jumped out of the studio. Kosei jumped out from the... Okay, so he ran out of the studio. Okay. Basically. When he was running up to the 4th floor and entered the office, there was no one inside. When he looked on the desk, there was a message from Spacey's cousin left behind. It's just really weird how it's still in her, like she's narrating what's happening. Are we a ghost? How do we know what's happening? We don't. If this one was on here, it meant no one had come in after he left. Even thinking normally, it's not like her to not come back. Oh, you've got to be kidding. The first thing that popped up was Pyros. Probably not a pie hole. Kosei took out the phone and pressed the button to call the first number on the redial. Please pick up. Instead of a ringing tone, the phone directly went to the voice message. That meant her phone wasn't on. When everyone caught up to Kosei, they were worried the same way when they saw a serious face of Kosei. Okay. When everyone caught up to Kosei, they became worried when they saw his serious face. Something like that. No, there's no signal. No, is it really them? It's like they're all fucking psychic, and that's why we don't understand what's going on half the time. It's not the translation, it's literally, he's like, there's no signal. They're like, they didn't. They took her. Yes! And they're having like this whole conversation which makes no sense for them to even know. I mean, I guess we've got to assume that he explained, but like, just a line that says, he explained what happened. Okay. He explained his thoughts. Is there any way we can contact Pyros? I know that's not probably what it's supposed to be, but now it's funnier every time I say it. Oh, it sounds stupid, but it sounded stupid the first time too, but anyway. And there's no point of passing a message through the region. Otherwise it needs to be through the Fox Village. And that's gonna be trouble. Or that's gonna cause trouble. Let's split up and look for her. In the next moment, there was an arrow with fire that passed through the wall and struck in front of Kosei. Are you fucking kidding? The fuck? Well, speak of the devil. The arrow with fire disappeared immediately, and only the messages were left. It was clear that it was from a mythical creature. Kosei opened the letter, so it's like a magical fire arrow that I just mentioned. But it's still fucking hilarious. I just imagine it being a real one and somebody on the street's like, the fuck? Well, it was nice seeing you the other day. If you want that girl back, break up the group Fox here, stop all the activities, and go back to the village. The deadline is 3 days. If you don't call us, we're going to enjoy this girl. Whoa! If Fitz took a turn. It'll be good revenge, so we'll enjoy her thoroughly. Okay, wow, the fuck? After Kosei finished reading, he crushed the letter as much as he could. These fuckers are going to be trouble every time, huh? Damn it! The anger wasn't against Pyros, but at himself that he left her alone again because he was being emotional. Wasn't the Magatama reacting for her? It was protecting her until now. It's my estimation, but it reacts to her mind. Even if she's in danger, it wouldn't start reacting by itself. We are the same fox, so there's a possibility that it reacted well. If she's lost her consciousness, then the Magatama won't work. If we promise that we won't work, they're gonna return our manager? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna quit the band and help the manager? Kosei grabbed his hand. Was wringing his hands, I guess? I don't know. If we don't do that, we won't know what's gonna happen to her. Are you alright with that? Yeah, she's a human woman. And your point being? Akito's voice was echoing cruelly and coldly. Okay, that's his point. So what? Is that why we weren't going to help her? It happened because of you. You weren't able to take good care of her, so this happened. No, don't hurt my precious... But look at him. He looks so distraught. Don't hurt him like that. Kosei went silent, but even though he was regretting, nothing will progress. There's no punctuation in that, so it's... But even though he was regretting, nothing will progress. Even though he was filled with regrets, he knew it would solve nothing. Something like that. Anyway, it might not be that easy. Why? If Fox here breaks up and we go back to the village, if the reason was to help a human girl, The Fox Village will punish us, don't you think? In the worst case, we'll be sent away from the village. If we can't stay there or here, what are we gonna do? It's hard to think that the foxes are going to accept a deal like this. We're making a risky attempt with this. By showing weakness, it'd be taking risks. He knew about it, but couldn't stop. But Kosei didn't think that they should never have met. It's about them, so they won't do anything until the limit. And about her not being around, I'll try to switch some memories. It's only for 3 days. I can do it. So he's magical. So he's gonna fuck with everyone's memory. Yeah. Kosei was very confused. In every decision, he needed to involve everyone. And in any decision, there would be sacrifices. Let's think until the deadline. Yeah. When he thinks about her being captured, he couldn't stay still. But that doesn't mean anything. Even if they moved around, nothing would be solved. Either way, that's the deadline until we can hide from the Fox Village. I know. In his quiet room, the silent voice of Kosei echoed. The deadline was in 3 days. We only have, we might get our good ending in the next part, because I doubt... Well, actually, I don't know. We just started. That's a short chapter. It really depends. Our ending is chapter 15, so... When I opened my eyes, it was all dark. What is it? I couldn't understand the situation. It seemed like I'd been inside a room that doesn't... Oh, it seems like I'm inside of a room that doesn't have a window, and I was on a bed. The bed was very hard and my body was aching. When I slowly woke up, I felt like my head was throbbing. It's like I've slept for so long. It's like that. It's like I slept for so long. Just like that. Where am I? Why? My head was aching so much that I couldn't stop thinking. I'm also thirsty. Everyone was arguing and I followed Kosei. And then someone was binding my arms behind my back and I was forced to smell something strange. When I realized it, I was here. I was captured? I think kidnapped is the word you were looking for. Abducted. The only one I could think of is Pyro's. Cake Bush. I didn't know they were being chased with obsession. That literally sound like... What drug is it that they say is like chasing the dragon? Is that what it is? But that's what it almost sounds like. They're being chased by obsession. It's like literally like they're high on some shit. Like they crazy. They high on the crazy. And that's... I think that's pretty applicable to them. What should I do? How long has it been? 3 years. There was no light in the room, but my eyes got used to it, and I started to think it was a storage building. I looked on the bed or anywhere around me, but I couldn't find my bag. I was startled and touched around my neck. There's nothing? There was no Magatama. It was taken away while I was unconscious. Oh, those sons of bitches. If it was that easy to take away, Kosei and the others could have taken it. I won't be able to escape without that. It's against mythical creatures, so without the Magatama, there's no way that I can go against them. In the next moment, there was some noise, like steps, and the door was opened. There was a bright light coming in, and I was surprised. Hey, you woke up. It was you again. What do you want? Well, without any goal, we wouldn't have kidnapped you. What do you want? Well, if we didn't have a goal, we wouldn't have kidnapped you. I mean, duh, that's why I asked what the fuck you want. Jesus Christ. Stop being stupid. You don't seem to have money either. They were laughing and the three looked at me. Seriously? You kidnapped me, you stole my necklace, and now you're gonna rob my ass too? The fuck? Aren't you like in a famous band? Shouldn't you have money that you don't need to be stealing my $6 in my fucking wallet? Give me back my lucky quarter, bitch. Jesus. They were laughing and the three looked at me. What are you going to do? Oh, well, I mean, don't ask that. And so I've told them. If they want you back, then Foxier needs to break up. The deadline is tomorrow. Shit, we slept for a whole day. Tomorrow? We gave him 3 days already. You were sleeping for 2. For 2 days? If they don't break up, then you'll be thrown out and we can do anything to you. It's either going to be them being gone from our sights or revenge on you for the last time. It's one of those options, so I don't mind either. Where's my Magatama? Ah, of course. I took off that dangerous thing. I heard the rumor that if you aren't conscious, it won't work. Guess it was true. Who told you that? It was Kosei's mother, wasn't it? That fucking bitch. Goddamn bitch calling me a bitch. I bet it was her. That'd be awesome if it was. Anyway, if you don't have the Magatama, you'll just be a human. Isn't it better to stay put? That's true. You're a tool for an important deal, so we won't do anything. We'll bring you meals, too. It's useless. Get me out of here. Let me out of here. Okay, well, that says get me out from here. Okay, wow. Okay, I mean, they definitely did, since the guide was written, and do the translation, because it says get me out from here. Let me out of here. Makes way more sense. Hell yeah. Then let me out. I don't want to stay in a room without a window. We can't do that. We have a barrier on this room so that your location wouldn't be exposed. I don't think it'll happen, but we don't want Fox Village to use us. They won't use the Fox Village. Why? Because I'm a human being. When I said it out loud, it gave me a pain in my heart, but I know that the possibility is high. So for them, you're one of the humans that they hate? They won't take the deal then, is that right? Yeah. She looks so happy in her thing. Yeah. Well, I told you earlier, I don't mind either way. We'll wait for one for sure. Just wait until the deadline. Pyro's left the room and locked the door from the outside. It's so much more fun if they had sprites. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise they're just faceless creatures off in the void. And it's like, oh yeah, you're the bad guys and we're going to kick your ass. They'd be more person. You'd be like, I don't know, there'd just be more of a connection with these assholes if they had like a sprite. So I was sitting on the bed holding my legs and I put my face down. I feel really mortified. I was easily caught and had to drag them back. What? Even to help or not help, they'll be asked to pay a price. If they accept this, then I don't know how they're going to treat the members. If they don't help me, I'll become another scar for Kosei. It's not because I'm vain, but Kosei's opened his mind. He made up his mind despite the fact that he has a huge trauma with the human woman. He overcomes one problem and came, and now if I become like this, He overcame one problem, and now if I become like this, another problem for him? Anyway. I don't care about me, but I want him to overcome it as if nothing had happened. If Kosei knew what I'm thinking about, would he be mad? You're going to be mad again. I'm sorry, Kosei. Time won't stop. So, I'm assuming we're in Kosei's mind then, but I'm just okay, so they had to proceed with the album. Okay, everyone's irritated to the max and trying not to show it, but there's a deadline. Akito's frustrated just because he ran out of ink in his pen and couldn't write. Okay, Akito, who's frustrated, ran out of ink in his pen and couldn't write. So, he was tit-totting and threw the pen at the... Okay, so basically... Okay, so Akito's frustrated. The pen runs out of ink, and he's so fucking irritated he chucks his pen at the wall. Okay. Hey, Akito! Everyone desperately wanted to shout. What are they going to do? Without making any progress for 2 days, there's not much time anymore. This should be okay for the mastering already. What do you think? Kosei was pointing at the list of music. The album is a set of 2. One by gathering all the single music and the new album songs. Hey, you, leader. You're being very calm. I can't understand what he's thinking about. Akito! Unlike the usual Yuki, he sharply raised his voice. Is this something you have to think about on your own? I'm not talking about the album. What Akito says makes sense, too. Kosei, why do you hold everything by yourself? You don't trust us, do you? That's not... Then what is it? There's only 1 day left. You understand that. I know. Even though they talk, the situation will be worse, so they stopped working. Kosei left in the meeting room? There's the same thoughts going around that he can't get the conclusion out. Okay, wow. This is painful and I can't even. Like, okay. So he goes to the meeting room to think, basically. Anyway, all the choices don't seem to be good. All the choices don't seem to be good options. I know it'll only be self-satisfaction if only I move, maybe, if he goes by himself. But I don't want to cause trouble for the other members. Okay. It'll only be self-satisfaction if he goes alone, basically. If the Fox Village is going to chase me, I don't really care if I'm alone. But the first priority is to rescue her safely. At that moment, the door of the meeting room opened with a huge noise. With a bang. Is he saying, is that supposed to be like ta-da? Because it sounds like he's saying da-da! Like he's a baby. I'm assuming it's ta-da! Anyway. Good job. You guys. Yuki and Keisuke brought a bunch of juice and snacks and came into the room. They opened in front of Kosei, who looked stunned. What is it? Hey, just take a break. You probably have thought about the same thing over and over, right? I feel like Keisuke's, like, what he says when it's translated just makes the most sense. I mean, aside from simple individual sentences, it just feels like I don't have to, like, translate him. Like, everyone else is, like, weird. You're like, that's a little awkward. There's awkwardness, and he's just... Maybe the other ones are that way. He just talks more than the other ones, so the other ones have simple... No, Akito's... We've read some of his. But some of... They're short, like, simple sentences, so, like, it's fine. But he actually has quite a few lines, and they just don't seem to be as, like, much of a jumbled mess. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. And I'm just... It's wishful thinking. I don't know, but anyway. They sat in the chairs nearby. Aww. I love Keisuke. Look at him. We used to have meetings with a bunch of snacks like this before. Yeah, we did. It was before the band made its debut and was just after the band was formed. The Fox Village gave them a task to take control of the human world and to search for the Magatama. Everyone just had a strong will to work on the band. Okay, yeah, so that sounds like that was the plan. Like, you go to the human world and you take the human world by storm and they'll fall in love with your music and it'll be easier for you to find the Magatama. Okay, that kind of makes sense, I guess. But, like, just because, like, you don't know that the Magatama somehow, you don't know it's still in Japan. It could be fucking God knows where. She could have been like, I'm just gonna go move to fucking, like, Timbuktu or some shit. And, like, you're gonna be popular everywhere. You don't know. Just saying. It just seems kind of like, I mean, it's a little bit smarter of a plan than like, ha 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 ha, make the humans pay by making them love you and they'll be happy about your music and that will teach them a lesson? Because that just seemed really stupid and... Oh, anyway. Arguing about the band's name. Yuki opened the snacks and grabbed some. Back then he used to have that with... What? Back then, he used to have that with hand and got mad that he shouldn't make the music dirty. What? Are they trying to say that but back then, like, he used to eat snacks and they'd get mad at him because he'd get, like, cheese doodle fingers all over, like, the music sheets and shit? Because that's the only thing that is coming through my head. Like, I'm just imagining him, like, they're like, get your cheese doodle hands off the music, dude! The fuck? Like... And that's supposed to be Keisuke, and it's yellow. I almost read that in Yuki's voice because I saw the yellow. Anyway. And that first song that Yuki made, it was a really strange song. What do you mean by strange? I was very serious when I was making that. You guys are being really horrible about that. And there was something like that. Were their names always in yellow? I thought they changed colors. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I know the foxes change color in the bot, but I thought the thing... I don't... That's so weird. Why... Am I having a seizure? The fuck is going on? Anyway. Everyone was still really bad, and we practiced a lot. Yeah, we kept putting down each other. Akito was talking about Kosei's bass. It made Kosei practice harder and remembered how he was acting before and made him laugh. See, and it's like, and they keep switching, like, perspective. It's weird. They were having competitive spirit, and it wasn't bad to grow themselves. It's weird, because then all of a sudden it switches to, like, they, blah, 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 to we and I, and it's like, holy fucking shit, it's disjointed. Phew, you finally smiled. Huh? Your expression was dead, so I wanted you to come back to yourself. That's why I brought the cheese doodles. The expression of Yuki laughing had changed to a serious face in a second. Right now, Akito and Kasumi are searching for a different way to help Spacey. And they are. And the reason Akito was mad is you were trying to do it all by yourself. He was thinking why you don't depend on us. Why don't you depend on us? Yeah. We're working together until now. She's our precious manager, and also she's someone important to you, Kosei. Yuki had tears in his eyes. He was also filled with frustration, and Kosei was able to understand. I hope we don't get kidnapped in every fucking route. Yuki. Don't think you're alone. Understand this. Everyone's on your side. Remember that. He remembered the message on the card that was between the snacks. He had kept that card in his pocket. Look around you. Remember that everyone's on your side. So we'll go now. Come on, Yuki. Yep. See you tomorrow, Kosei. Yeah, thank you. Keisuke took Yuki with him and left the room. There were snacks everywhere on the table. It's like, wait, I have to clean this up? Fuck yeah. Those guys made a mess. When he looked around properly, other than the snacks that Yuki loves, there was chocolate that Kosei loves. They were probably chosen on purpose. It's been a long relationship together. He wished he could open up to the other members, but it was really difficult because of his personality and being a leader. Kosei didn't have the strength to show weakness. That's interesting. He didn't have the strength to show weakness. Kosei looked outside from the meeting room window. The road below had many cars. The night view from the window wasn't that extravagant, but it was like looking at the lights. That we could also see how... looking at the lights that we could also see how people live and work. Oddly phrased. I get it, okay. And she might be scared. She won't forgive me, right? She won't forgive you, or she will? Because there's a difference. She won't forgive me. Will she? Or, like, she'll forgive me, right? Two different ways to say, like, you know what and you combined them, and I don't think you meant to do that, but... He couldn't protect his significant other and didn't know where she was. He couldn't believe himself how he was behaving in a situation like this. Okay. The past 2 days have been like a bad dream. He felt like he was moving and there was another person talking to him. What? And there's no option but to save her, but how? It might depend on how the two have got... it might depend on how the two have got the conclusion. What two? It might depend on how the two have got the conclusion, but it's not going to be an easy solution. I mean, I get that it's not going to be easy. Okay, but I don't get the okay. There are points like this where I can't even. I'm just going to skip. I might have some hope. I kept on thinking there might be a way that I'd be able to rescue and stay next to her. Mm-hmm. Even if I won't be able to see her again, I should be wishing for her happiness and safety. Kosei looked up at the sky. It was a narrow crescent moon. It was different from that time they looked at the starry night at the onsen. And there's something that only I can see with her. As it's getting deeper in the night, Kosei silently made up his mind. Okay, happy end. All right, here we go. I guess we're getting our ending in this part. And then we'll do the other ending, which I think is just the normal ending, but... please. When all the members were set, Kosei bowed deeply. I'm in love with her. I don't care if I sacrifice myself or not. I really want to help her. And please, can you help me? He just admitted he loves us. The end! That's all we needed, guys. I really don't want to be involved. I really don't want to be involved? Wait, what? That doesn't sound right. I was the one to cause all this. But whatever I think of as an option, I need you guys. I think it's I really don't want you to be involved. Like, I don't want to have to involve you, but I need your help. I think that's what he's saying. Well, that's true. But look, even if you say you didn't want to involve us, we were still thinking about the way of helping her seriously. His eyes, he's got too much pupil and not enough white in his eyes, and it freaks me out a little. Like, It's a little creepy. I was thinking about going there alone. If it was for the one to be blamed by the Fox Village, one should be enough. But after I talked with Yuki, I thought about it again. Okay, so he was gonna go... Okay, I think if it was for the one to be blamed by the Fox Village, one should be enough. Like, if anyone was gonna be blamed by the Fox Village, it should be enough that they just blame me. Not everyone. You know what I mean? Because, okay, I think that's kind of what he was going for there. Phew! So we made it! If I didn't say anything, what would have happened? Might have gotten the normal ending, and I would have been murdered by the Pyros. If there were bad endings in this game, that's where it would have gone. It's good that we manipulated your personality. So you knew. Yeah, we have to. You don't have to bow at us deeply. We'll go with you to help. But help how? Kosei, you really are in love with her, right? Yeah. So what? Yeah, so what about it, basically? What's the relations? Yeah, so? What's your point? Okay. Akito asked him seriously. Kosei nodded, frightened. Not like human or mythical creature. Doesn't matter what I am or she is. Since that incident, she softened me. The one that I was wounded and all? Okay. Since that incident, she softened me. The one that I was wounded. Okay. I can't. Okay. Like, knowing that I was wounded and all, maybe? Instead of the one, like, maybe knowing? Like, but what incident? It's like, since that incident, like, she softened me, knowing that I was wounded and all. Okay, but what incident? There's been a lot. Anyway, I think of her dearly. I don't mind being sacrificed to rescue her. That makes sense. If you say that much, then we gotta do this properly. We can't let you be sacrificed. Is there anything we can do? I found one possibility. Like, look, he's got no fucking whites in his eyes. It's fucking weird. Just make his irises a little bit smaller, dude. Like, just... The semi-mullet is not helping him either. He's still precious, but, like, a little creepy. Like, in the dark room, I was able to understand the difference in atmosphere. I was able to understand that something was happening. It's very scary either way, whether he comes to help or not. Whether he comes to help or him not coming. Okay, whether he comes to help or not, basically. What I read the first time was better. In that moment, there was an atmospheric change from afar. I became more sensitive since I stayed without lights or sounds. Okay. Is anyone here? I hope it's not Kosei. I hope it's not Kosei. Why are you hoping it's not him? Because you don't want him to get hurt, maybe? But on the bed, I was holding my legs because I was worried. So the feeling was turning into sounds. With rushing footsteps, reached the front of the room and the door opened. Okay. So she's having a weird feeling, and I get what she's trying to say. Like, I have this weird feeling that something's happening, and that weird feeling is slowly starting to manifest into sound. Like, you can all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like, it seems weird, but you felt it before where something's gonna happen. Now all of a sudden I hear a sound. Like, and you're picking up this sound. That's what they're trying to say, but it just came out fucking weird. And then rushing footsteps reaching the door. Okay. You! Come! Quickly! Jaya came into the room, and he grabbed my hand roughly and pulled me up. They don't have voices. I mean, they do. They're just the fuck ever. I don't even know anymore. When I got out of the room, I was the second floor of the storage area. It's okay, it was the second floor of storage. Okay. After going down the iron stairs, there was a huge space with containers, with luggage. Okay. When I looked up, there was Foxier's 5 members up against Shishia and Nekone. You guys! Kosei looked at me and seemed relieved. It's because I wasn't hurt. So all the members of Foxier are here. So you're accepting the deal, right? If we accept, you're going to release her? Yeah, I'll keep the promises. I'll keep my promises. I'll keep the promise. Hey, where's the Magatama? If she uses that, it'll be trouble, so I've got it. Shishia took out the Magatama, laughing. Shishia. I keep calling him Shia. I don't know why. It's because it's Jaya and Shishia. I can't. Guys, I can't. Their fucking names. Can we just never see them again? Look, I'm gonna miss Cake Bush, but like, not really. Their names are fucking confusing me and it's hurting and it's painful. This whole game is painful. Anyway, Shishiya can't use the power, but he doesn't seem to return it. Just keep it safe. Even if I have it, it's useless. I can throw it away, but it's not going to be gone that easily. I'll keep it safe so that it won't reach you. You're mean. I love Yuki's face. Oh my god, his face is adorable. Like, he also has gigantic fucking irises, but it works for him because he's the lolly boy. But, like, in Kasumi, it's just fucking kind of creepy. I don't know. Anyway. Well, a loser is like that. Meow! Do you understand where you stand right now? Let them talk. Kosei looked at me again. Are you hurt? No, I'm alright. I'm sorry. And that's what I need to say. Listen to me. I love you. Huh? And then everyone was like, oh my god, we don't all be together. And then they let me go. How sweet of them. Until now, I was told to be like this or get the result. I was told to be like this or get the result. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but just fuck it, moving on. Anywhere I go, I was asked to be something. But you said I should be who I am. You didn't ask about my past. And wait, okay. I was with you without noticing. I was by you. Oh, I was by you without noticing. Okay, I don't. Hey! Stop that. Kosei, when you told me about your feelings, I was happy, but I wasn't sure whether it was good to accept for both of us. When I realized I couldn't think about days without you, I don't want to be me from the past. I want to keep on changing together. When I noticed my tears were pouring out, with these words, it was enough for me. Whatever happens, I'll be fine. I love you too. I want to stay with you, Kosei. Yeah, this would be so much more touching if it wasn't such a train wreck of a translation, but it's okay. Look, you guys, it's really touching, but you're going back to the village, right? It's gonna be goodbye forever with humans. Yeah. Kosei. So, let me sing? Let me sing, okay. As Kosei said that, he took a deep breath and started singing. I remembered the song. It was a song that he needed to write the lyrics for the album. Are the lyrics done already? His voice was echoing inside the warehouse. It's the voice that's reaching up towards my internal body, to my soul, basically. Lyrics are about protecting and loving someone. The lyrics are about protecting and loving that person. Protecting and loving a person. Us, basically. Kosei, are these Kosei's feelings? To stay next to me and protect me? Are they going to accept this deal? If so, I won't be able to see them again. They can't stay with other foxes, too. I thought that's the whole point. Well, the foxes might kick them out, maybe? I don't know. Is this the last song that I'm going to hear? No, I don't want that. I want to help Kosei. We can't stop now. Kosei's voice echoed inside me. I felt a power that's boiling from the bottom of from deep in my soul. There you go. Please, help. That moment, there was a huge light spread around, and I couldn't see anything for a moment. Man, so the Magatama doesn't even have to be on us, huh? What? Ah! There was Shishiya's scream. What? Whoa! The hand that grabbed me was gone, and I felt like they're going to start fighting. I was scared, so I couldn't move. I was grabbed and hugged. Well, I was grabbed strong and hugged. Okay. I was grabbed roughly and hugged. Whatever. Who? After that bright light was gone, I was inside Kosei's arms. Kosei? God, it's all right now. What's happening? I'll explain later. Don't look around much. I heard scary groaning voices around, so I couldn't look, even though he asked to. Wait, what? I heard scary groaning voices around, so I couldn't look around even though he asked to. You couldn't look? He asked you not to look! Anyway. What happened to the Magatama? And we took it back. If we don't have that power, we wouldn't be able to help you. What's that mean? And Kosei, we'll take care of them. Take her home. Yeah, I'm sorry. Kosei raised his face and replied to Akito. He hugged and stroked my head. He hugged me and stroked my head, because he's not just hugging my head. I'm sure he's hugging all of me, but anyway. Let's go back. Yes. The end. When we go back to Kosei's room, I had some tea. I felt like the stuff that happened in the last couple of days felt like a dream. You're not hurt? Yeah. I didn't have any injuries, but to stay stuck where there was no windows was scary. The fear was still inside me. I won't be able to stay in a dark place for a while. It was scary. I was calling your name all the time. But if I was going to be a burden to you, I thought I should just... What are you talking about? CG? Aww. She looks derpy as fuck. But he's precious anyway. Kosei sat next to me and grabbed my shoulder and hugged me. I'm sorry to let you experience scary stuff. I regretted so many things. I regret so many times. I would say things more than times, right? I told you not to stay away from me and I let you stay alone. I don't want to regret again. I don't want to hurt you. I'm in love with you. Please stay next to me. Kosei, he's so precious. He's my glasses boy. I can't be anything other than a fox. And you too, you'll be human. If that's okay, please accept me. That's so adorable. I wish it was written better. I can't be anything other than a fox, and you can't be anything other than a human, but like, I hope it's okay with you. Just accept me for who I am. It's so beautiful. Like, could we have written that better, though? Jesus. I told you I love you. You were the one who said no. What? I told you. I didn't know whether it was good for you, too. Yes. When I realized you stayed still and waited for me for who I am, I can only stay the way I am with you. Can you stay with me? I think I've changed my mind. Just kidding. After all the shit I went through, I am out, bitch. I'm just kidding. Yes, I really want to stay with you. No. Goody a kissy, CG. Kosei looked relieved and smiled. He pulled my chin with his finger to raise my face. It'll be longer for now. Get ready. He was in a meanie mood and smirked. Meanie mood. Then he kissed me gently when I was looking surprisingly. Then he kissed me gently to me when I was looking surprisingly. Way to ruin a moment game. Wow. Hey, look! It's outside of what's-his-face's. I love it so much. I heard from the members that Pyros left towards their villages, went back to their village. Okay. That day, my Magatama was resonated with my wish and Kosei's song. It started the power and made the foxfire covering Shishia. Made the foxfire that... Okay. Everyone left as if they wouldn't be able to come back again. This information was passed through the fox village, and they wouldn't be able to come back ever again. Okay, wait, what? Okay. That day, the Magatama resonated with her wish and Kosei's song. Okay, fine. And it started the power that made the foxfire that covered Shishia. Okay, so... kind of get what they're saying there, but then everyone left as if they wouldn't be able to come back again. This is almost... You're talking almost about Pyros, right? Blah, blah, blah. They left to go back to their villages, blah, blah, blah. And then everyone left as if they wouldn't be able to come back again. This information was passed through the fox village, and they wouldn't be able to come back ever again. Are you trying to say that the members of Foxear are never allowed to go back to the fox village again? Is that where we're getting at? Because, like, that seems... Moving on. Okay. We had bitter feeling, but as long as we go against each other, we understood that we can't give them a bargain. What? Okay. I'm not even going to try. I could come up with so many things of to what that means. Like, so they leave the fox village because they can't work out a deal because this game hurts my brain. Oh my god, this hurts my brain so much. Oh my god. The thing is, after we finish Kosei's route, right, we're going to take a break, record a little bit more of Steam Prison, and then we'll come back, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to forget how painful this game is, and it's going to start all over again, and it's going to be like, oh my god, why? I don't know. Oh dear god! Anyway. When I was reading the old paper, Fox and the human yin-yang master were deep in love, and the fox was thinking... Wait. When I was reading the old papers... Okay. Fox and the human yin-yang master were deep in love. Fox was thinking for the yin-yang master, so he went to be sealed. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I get what he's saying. They were deep in love. Okay, we got that. And then the fox asked the yin-yang master to be sealed, or went with the intention of being sealed in the Magatama, but I don't understand what... whatever, anyway. It was a similar situation, so the Magatama reacted to their strong feeling. And so it was just a bet. It was a good result. What? It's weird of me to say. Mikito, you're very irresponsible. Well, we couldn't find any other option. It was very bold, but it was a good plan. Oh, are they saying they decided to come because they found information that said that... But that still doesn't make any sense. So they were like, so we found out the truth that the fox went and to willingly be sealed in the Megatama, so we figured it would save us? I don't understand. Okay, you know what? I'm not trying anymore. Just forget it. Figure it. I don't know. Anyway. But it was Kasumi who said this was the only option. Oh, really? Right. It was unexpected. All of this is unexpected. We still don't know much about each other. We've got things we can enjoy. But sure, if it was our ancestors' choice to be sealed, the story changes. Okay, that makes sense, right? But then maybe I guess maybe we don't know the whole story till we get to the end and get through all the routes. We'll learn a little bit more as we go. However, it's still not going to make any fucking sense because of the translation. So anyway, it was different from how we had heard it from our parents. And so breaking the seal from the Magatama and using it on our own village sounds weird too. Sorry, I'm choking. We probably need to protect her in the Magatama with different reasons. For different reasons, maybe? Because of the resonation, the Magatama's sealing has been a little bit loose. But the sealing didn't break more, and I'll be holding on to the seal, like the resin or whatever on it, you know what I mean, the sealant. Kosei and the other members are stopping the ones that are seeking the Magatama and protecting me. Okay. To take the balance, I was using Magatama for the fox, but not against the human beings. I was using the Magatama for the foxes, but okay. Okay, I sorta, anyway. I don't know how we can stay like this. Maybe there'll be a day that we need to go against the fox. But when I was waiting in front of my house, there was a car stopped. I got into the front seat. Good morning. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. You don't have anything you forgot? Yep. He gently moves the car. Today was a day off, and we're going into the afternoon tea and cake in the hotel that is the seasonal menu. Okay. We're going for afternoon tea and cake in a hotel with a seasonal menu. That makes more sense. Mad album promotion. Okay, so the album promotion has calmed down a little, so this was the day off that we earned. All the members were having a day off. We can rest a little bit. How long has it been? How long has it been? I didn't know about it and busy. Okay. What? I didn't know about it and busy. That doesn't make any fucking sense, but you know what? Fuck my life. Anyway, and to be honest, I didn't know the promotion was going to be harder than the time we were making the album. Makes more sense. The promotion team has brought their best. I saw all the magazines and TV programs and the radio and the campaign. Well, okay, so anyway, that wasn't a logical sentence either, but I bothered them for so many times I couldn't say back. I guess they knew about it. Okay. That's true, but because of this, we're going over the 500,000. They're asking for more too. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. The promotion team has been doing their best, like promoting in all the magazines, TV programs, radio, and this whole ad campaign. Okay. I don't understand was I bothered them for so many times I couldn't say back. I guess they knew about it. So I can understand say like I bothered them so many times. I guess they knew about what? And then that's true. What's true? None of that made any sense. You're talking about they've done so good on the ad campaign, and I get what they're saying after this, but because of that ad campaign, they're selling over or they're estimated they want to sell 500,000 albums, and they're making more than that. So they're making more albums. They're going to produce more, maybe? Like, we were hoping to sell 500,000, but because of all their advertising work, we're probably going to hit over that. Woohoo! Okay, I kind of get that, but that is not what that fucking said at all. Yeah, I really just want many people to listen. Okay. Yeah. I'm obviously ad-libbing at some points, because the fuck. When I listen to the music, I remember the things that happened to me before. Some fun memories and sad memories. All the feelings. If you guys go more than 1 million, let's get some treats again and go to the beach with everyone. Everyone? Huh? Yeah. I understood what he wanted to say to me, so I looked down. I still feel embarrassed about it and can't get used to you. To him, maybe? Why don't we stay still and stay around until dinner? He changed the topic and I was relieved. Yeah, sure. Maybe we can stay over, too. With a side peek, Kosei was smirking. I blushed. Wait! Stop. Don't beat me while I'm driving. Sorry. You don't change, do you? Humans don't change easily, but you change so much, Kosei. Well, you just have to smack him on the nose with a rolled-up newspaper and be like, no, stay off the couch! Oh, wait. Just kidding. He laughs a lot. He likes competing, but he's able to accept his mistakes. Okay. He's becoming softer to other people, too, and all the staff around him love him. Of course they do. Look at him. He's gorgeous. To be honest, I feel like I'm proud of him, but also worried. I spend every day with these complicated feelings. Kosei... Okay, Kosei doesn't hide about me in front of the staff. Okay, Kosei doesn't hide his relationship or his feelings about you in front of the staff. So it's not like, well, we're not dating. He's honest about it, it's basically. Okay, so we get that. I guess I'm the lucky one. He's too cool, and I still wonder sometimes. Also, Kosei is a fox, and I'm a human being. I don't know how long we can stay together, and I don't know how long the foxes will be watching over us. When I think about it, there's a lot of worries. But when I start worrying, Kosei supports me. So I was going to love him. I don't want to think about the small details anymore. I shouldn't care about them that much. All right, I'm going to eat a lot today. And can you stop that? You won't be able to move again. He was disappointed and said so. Kosei looked at me with gentle eyes. He says he also loves even that part. I ended up chuckling. The end. Dear God! Okay. Okay, we can't skip this. That's... Alrighty. We can't. We can't skip it. That's unfortunate. So we can't go to the menu. I need to go to the menu, though. I'm hitting all the buttons and it's not doing anything, and that's so annoying. I know why they do it, but sometimes it's annoying. Like, I don't want to watch the 3-hour-long credit sequence, because I can't read any of it. Like, you know what I mean? I just want to get to the point where we can then go and look through our things, because... I don't have that much time. I gotta get something else done in the next few minutes. Like, I'm pushing time right now. It's also just because, yeah, I just don't want to sit here and watch the credits. And it's kind of annoying that you can't skip it. I don't like that. That's the one thing I hate about games a lot, is that they don't let you skip the credits. Because it's just... It's like 30 seconds I can't handle. Like, impatience. Also because I have nothing to say. So it's like really awkward. Like the minute that we're like skipping through the credits, like, hi, okay. Awkwardness. Okay. There we go. All right. I like how they all spell their name fucking weird. It's like, Kasumi's all capitals but an exclamation point, and Kosei's the last I is capital, and so is the like, It's fucking bizarre. All right, so I don't know. Oh, I guess I'm trying to hit other buttons and see if no, I guess not. I really hate when they do that. I kind of like when you can just skip through. You know what? Whoopsie. I thought I was on him, but I guess not. You know what I mean? Where you can click and then you can go to the next one, but I guess you can't do that in this game, which is kind of annoying. So you just got to go back and then, that one she actually looks cute in. It kind of throws you off because you're like, oh, she looks cute in that. And then later it's like, oh, no. She gets more and more awkward as you go. But, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, her face in this one is just derpy, but he's sexy as fuck. But, like, it would be a better game if it made fucking sense. Like, I also feel, again, I don't know if it's the translation being bad. Okay, that's true. We did kiss him beforehand, but that was totally like for the thing. And are we supposed to he wasn't really quote unquote in love with us then. We were just like, what the fuck is he kissing me for? But like, I don't know if it's the translation because I even think with the translation being better, there's points that you're like, wait, what? But maybe they would have fluffed out the translation of her mouth and the chin area. Just don't look at that. Just don't look at her. It's horrifying. She looks like she's having a seizure. Like, it's terrifying. Her mouth is terrifying. I'm trying so hard to just look at him and not her because he is beautiful, but she is terrifying. Oh, look, we got one other ending. I mean, we know that. So that'll be the next part. We will be getting his normal ending, I guess. So it'll be short, but oh, so precious. Like, she's not bad in this one, but she's kind of derpy. But that's beautiful. She looks okay. Heroines always seem to have pink or red hair a lot, don't they? Kind of weird. Honestly, the beachy kissy scene is the nice one. I like the beachy one. She looks kind of derpy, but he looks good, and he's in his fox form, so we'll go there because, But yeah, so I'll get we'll get his regular ending in the next part, and we'll see that last CG, and so it'll probably be short. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.